If you're not happy with the results that you're getting from your marketing campaigns, you're probably not testing enough. What do I mean by that? Well, let's get to it. As marketers, one of the best things about being a marketer, what we have at our disposal is the ability to test. And what I mean by testing is testing variables like call to actions, headlines, picture, ad copies, right? Just the offer itself could be tested. Anything that's on your ad, anything that's on your landing page, anything that you're putting out in front of people to see if they're, even remotely interested in taking advantage of this offer can be tested, and it should be tested. And if we're not testing, then we're not really even seeing what the potential is, what the possibilities are. Sometimes I get emails where they have two of my email addresses, then I get, two copies of the same message, and I'm always curious to see whether or not they're testing their subject line. And when I see a marketer that tests subject line, I see two different versions, I'm like, the other one's not that bad, but actually, the fact that they went to the extent of testing it just makes me so happy as a marketer. I've been to pricing pages where one day I see a different version of it, the other day I see 2 or 3 different plans that I didn't even see on the other plan. So it's like, oh my gosh, they're testing their pricing page. You can never tell unless you look at the URL and it says like pricing-A, pricing-B. I pay so much attention to marketing campaigns that are being tested. Cannot emphasize how much you should be testing your messaging. You should be testing your ad copies. You should be testing your offers. I think it's one of the privilege. It's something that we get to do, right? Not we have to do it. As marketers, our job is to find out what really resonates, what really excites the people that we're trying to market to. And many times what we think is not what they're really attracted to. The feature that we think is the reason why they're buying is probably sometimes not even the reason that they're buying. It's because of something else. And until we get that information back from them, we're sort of making assumptions, we're making guesswork. And I never want to be doing campaigns off of gut feeling. I want to do campaigns off of actual data of what did they do and why did they behave a certain way and what can we get out of it and can we make this stuff better. If you're like me today and you haven't been testing enough and you want to use this time to go back and re-engineer some of the campaigns, take the time to do it. And if you're looking to take your current testing to a new level, there's so many tools that you can use. Things like heat mapping, things like A/B testing, and like landing page optimization software. Personalize the content based on the IP address of the people. Add some location information. Personalize as much as possible. Use smart content. Whatever you can do to test and get better would be what I do. Just like you could test in marketing, you could test in sales. You can test anything, anytime. Thank God for all the products like Facebook ads come built in with A/B testing. You do not have to have any extra technology. You don't need to have anything else other than just being smart enough to say, you know what, this ad copy versus that, run a test, see which one wins. You'll be surprised. And whatever the winner is, create another variation of it and see if there's even more that you can do from a refinement perspective. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you're not testing, start today. And if you're already testing, fantastic. I couldn't be happier. Do some more testing, right? Think about what are other targets that you could test your message against. So hope you got something out of this. And if you're testing and you're doing well, if you have some strategies, some hacks, leave it in the comment and I will see you next time.